Right, so we got an update for the Amazing Digital Circus, the last act, so let's talk about it, shall we? So firstly, I want to quickly address a few comments from my previous short that I want to bring up here. Firstly, it isn't a voiceover dub, it's literally just me giving an update on the Amazing Digital Circus episode 9. Secondly, this is the finale of the Amazing Digital Circus. Both episodes 8 and 9 are confirmed to be a two-part finale, which was confirmed by Gooseworx back in 2024. The trailer is real and it's on Glitch's YouTube channel. And yeah, those are the stuff I wanted to mention from the comments in my previous short. Now, ever since Glitch posted the trailer for episode 9 of the Amazing Digital Circus, it sparked a lot of controversy, to which led to Glitch's CEO Kevin Ludwichigel, which I've probably butchered the last name, but he made a response saying, "Hey everyone, Kevin, CEO of Glitch here. I wanted to jump in and talk directly about the theatrical release of the Digital Circus finale and it being 2 weeks before its YouTube release. The reason we're pushing for this at all is because this one event has the potential to change how the entire industry views indie animation. If this works, if we get a YouTube animated series in thousands of theaters globally, it opens the door not just for us, but for many creators, many projects, and the future of original creator-led storytelling. To be blunt, getting to this point has been a massive uphill battle. The traditional film industry has never really done something like this before at global scale. Like a lot of the bets we've taken over the last 8 years of running Glitch, it takes a bit of a risk to truly push into new territory, but we really believe it's worth it. The 2-week gap came out of a lot of back and forth. Theaters were originally asking for a minimum of a month. I pushed hard to get it down to just 1 week or less, but they weren't willing to budge that far. 2 weeks was where we finally landed, and even that was apparently unheard of for them. I get there's idle for everyone, and I generally hear the frustration, but if this works, it changes the game for us and for a lot of other independent creators down the line. I also hear those of you who are frustrated because there isn't a theater near you yet. We are working around the clock to fix that. We're currently in active talks with several theater chains in many countries around the world. We're pushing for more screenings and more locations every single day. Also, we really want to get into theaters in our home Australia. Trust me, we do. We're just waiting for someone to respond to us. For those of you who have been respectfully reaching out to local cinemas, thank you. It is actually working. Those emails are the best leverage we have to show theaters that there is a massive audience waiting for this. We're doing everything in our power to make this as accessible as possible while still trying to move the needle for indie animation as a whole. Thanks for sticking with us. Kevin Ludwichigel, CEO. Now, honestly, I think that's a good response from Glitch, because it basically just shows that indie animation is slowly evolving from time to time. Because obviously, the Amazing Digital Circus is not the first indie show to be shown in theaters, because that goes to Bow for Dream Island, which was the first indie show to be shown in theaters. Meanwhile, Inanimate Insanity was the second indie show to be shown in theaters. Along with that, Glitch also announced that the Amazing Digital Circus The Last Act will also be shown in Mexico, Venezuela, New Zealand, and Australia. And along with that, Odeon, View, Cineworld have also announced that the Amazing Digital Circus The Last Act is going to be shown in UK cinemas, and we're just waiting for Glitch to basically confirm this. By the time I'm recording this, they haven't announced the UK yet, but I feel like the UK will be added on that list soon. Anyways, that's been your update for the Amazing Digital Circus The Last Act. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.